Hi, I hope you're well. So I have a kettlebell or dumbbell swing workout. I'm using a dumbbell, it's 7.5 kilos. Now if you're a beginner and you don't have any equipment, don't stress, practice the technique and go through a body weight exercise. I promise it'll still be also very intense and hard because we're going to do between 150 to 300 reps depending on your fitness and your technique. The most important thing with kettlebell training is to focus on your technique first, because otherwise you can cause injuries. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do 50 repetitions of a side-to-side squat kettlebell swing. Okay, now the first important thing to notice is, I know I said squat, but what you have to remember is that it's a drive through your hip movement. It's not an actual squat movement. So the movement is an explosive movement where your hips drive forward, your core switches on, and to switch on your core you must lock out your knees, bring your thighs up, engage your glutes, and then your core comes on. So the movement looks like as follows. The kettlebell or the dumbbell comes between your knees. Now with a squat you actually lean back on your heels and you come down, as you can see, but I'm not leaning back on my heels as heavily. I'm not up tall, I'm actually leaning forward. So my weight is still in my heels, but it's not my body up tall, okay? So what I'm going to do is from this is the bell in my hand, I'm going to drive my hips explosively forward. So as you can see, as I drive my hips explosively forward, my knees locked out, my thighs came up and switched on, my glutes switched on, and my core is engaged. Shoulders down, chest up, and what you saw with my arms is they just followed through up towards my shoulder height or a little bit above. I didn't drive the movement through my arms. If you do that, you can cause injury in your shoulders, so beware of that. If you feel it in your shoulders, you need to refocus back down on your hips and exploding with your hips. So let's show you the exercises. First one, side to side squat kettlebell swing. So you're going to come into the squat position first side, and 1, 2, up to 50. So explode through those hips. So the side movement looks like this. So I'm breathing out on the exertion. So I go up to 50. Once I've done 50 of this, I'm then going to do a kettlebell swing. The bell is going to come over my head and I'm going to do a lunge. So we do the swing first. Swing, the bell comes up over my head with the explosive hip movement. Now I'm going to go back into a lunge, keeping my right ankles. Remember, my front knee doesn't go over my front toes. So lunge. Now once I'm in that lunge, I'm going to push up, do a leg lift and come back down, ready for my kettlebell swing. Alternating sides. So now the other side. So a little bit faster. And you're going to do 50, so it's 25 each leg. So to do this Turkish get up with a dumbbell or kettlebell, it looks like this. You're going to come down onto the ground, into that sit-up position. The bell or dumbbell goes over your head, or no equipment, just your hand. When you do this, you're going to firstly raise the bell or dumbbell into the air or hand. Okay, back is still flat. Once I'm here, I'm going to put my left leg under and come up into a sit-up and raise the bell or dumbbell. Here I'm going to bring it back down to my shoulder level and come up into the air and explode up with the kettlebell at the end, or dumbbell. Then I'm going to bring it back down to my shoulder level, coming down to the ground, into the sit-up, pushing it back up, bringing it down and over my head. That's 1. So a little bit faster, looks like this. Leg comes under and drive up. 2. Coming back down, coming up, and 3. So that's what you're going to do. 25 one side, 25 the other. That's 150 reps, and you repeat it twice. So have a great workout. Bye.